finally say that, as I indicated in my office, that trade is an important, exports is an important matter to Kansans. Manufacturing of airplanes sold around the globe, agriculture commodities, I would highlight that for you. But I also would point out the view that China recently increased its anti-dumping duties and its anti-subsidy tariffs on U.S. dried distiller's grain. The decision came just days after the Chinese government decided to increase tariffs on U.S. ethanol from 5% to 30%. Kansas farmers also continued to be held back by China's refusal to approve new varieties of biotech corn, which happened in 2014. I supported a WTO case brought challenging China's domestic support of rice, corn, and wheat. My point is that too often we negotiate trade agreements, and they are designed to level the playing field in regard to tariffs, that in all the other issues that a country can bring to play, we high-five ourselves with the satisfaction of reaching a trade agreement, but then we miss the point of defending and fighting the other things that prevent our products from getting into other countries. And it seems compatible with what you've been testifying.
Oh, it is. I've been a victim over the years of some of these non-tariff trade barriers, and they're quite insidious, but also, unfortunately, they can be quite effective. We need to deal with those. It's not enough to have a trade agreement that just hits tariffs. And it's one of the reasons I think there should be systematic reopeners of trade agreements after a few-year period, because it's hard to anticipate the ingenuity that some of these folks have to get around the intent of the agreement. So I think an automatic reopener, whether it's a sunset provision or just a reopener, would be a very useful thing to look back on what was originally contemplated, look back on what was originally projected to occur, and to say, well, if we didn't achieve those objectives, why not, and what do we need to do to fix them? I think an agreement like NAFTA is more than 40 years old, and there's never been a systematic, transparent review of it.
Mr. Ross, if you're confirmed, I intend to be gum on your shoe in regard to the exports of agricultural products and commodities from Kansas and manufactured airplanes and the other things we do in the global economy.
I got that impression the other day, sir.
Thank you, sir.